Well, it was a tremendous effort on our kids' part. I thought they showed a lot of courage, a lot of toughness. And, that's overcome some things we weren't able to do well tonight, like free throw shooting and outside three-point shooting. But we did the things we had to do defensively and got the stops we needed to get at the end of the game to get the win. But I got to hand it to Kelvin Sampson and Houston. They did a good job we got off to a good start and they came back and took the lead, but there was no quitting either team. So any questions?
Is that the best KJ's look this season? How would you describe his effort tonight?
Well, I thought it was a great effort. I thought he made shots. You always look better when you make shots, but he rebounded the ball just tremendously, and that's what we need him to do, and shared the basketball as well with 5 assists. Those are things I look at, 16 rebounds. Just really was, he looked healthy. He looked focused. He was, he's really, I thought, enthusiastic. I thought he was really calling for the ball, taking the ball strong to the basket. Those are things he needs to do and not just settle for the outside shot.
Do you think Markel was playing a little bit more aggressively defensively? Was he playing a little bit more aggressively on the defensive side of the ball?
Then
Markel,
he's. I thought he did some good things. He's a very. He has great anticipation. He has great reactions, and he really gets his hands on a lot of balls. He and Jeremiah really, they can really give opposing guards, fits when they pressure the ball the way they did tonight, and get in the passing lanes. And we were playing a little bit tighter because we know how good a three-point shooting team the Cougars are. So I think that gave us an opportunity to get some deflections and get more steals.
Can a win like this give the guys a lot of confidence going forward?
I think so. We most one game, and there's a lot that we can learn from this game. We didn't play our best game, but we played well enough to win. And we just, you make some plays and some stops at critical times, that can solve a lot of problems. But we know that we've got to play a lot better than we did tonight in order to continue, in order to be able to compete in this league.
I know you guys work on free throws. How frustrating is that? It just seems like it continues to bite you guys.
Yeah, it's been a problem. It's cost us a few games already. It almost cost us a game tonight. So I don't know. We shoot free throws every day, but obviously we need to do something else, to do something a little different to get them to concentrate and make the free throws.
Those final minutes of regulation and overtime, the way your guys, it seemed like they responded to every little mini run Houston made. Like, what did that tell you about this team? You probably already knew they were a resilient team, but what kind of win like this, where they have to overcome a lot of different things going against them, Diedrich fouling out, free throw shooting, some turnovers, what can it do for a group like this?
Well, I think emotionally, it's uplifting. They were so excited in the locker room. I know last year they were saying, Coach, we blew a 21, 22-point lead here last year. They were so, I just said, what's wrong with you guys? You act like you won a championship or something. But I think it was during the course of the game, there was a lot of, the burden of performing well. They knew coming in, we knew coming in, and they knew coming in that this would be a real test for us defensively, especially to guard and perimeter shooters. But I think it will help us get their attention. I think it's a lot easier. It's much easier to teach and correct off of a win than it is off of a loss. So I think that's what I'm going to use it for anyway. Because there was a lot to learn from this game, a lot of things we can correct, and we need to get better at a lot of things here. But in spite of all that, we were able to get the win. And again, it happened. I can't say enough about Jeremiah and how he can control the game from the offense and the defensive end. I thought his defense was superb down in overtime and at the end of the game, and his ability to get to the rim was huge.
Seems like